The book I am reading is the Firefly Code. "They could have used you out there," Elana said. I grinned. "I'm always going to make the world a more beautiful place," Julia said, looping her arm through mine. "Oh, yes," Theo said, "one tree at a time." "Did you meet Elma yet?" "Elma? That's one of Maury's trees," Theo said. He grinned over at me. "She names them." Elana turned to me. "I think that's lovely." I turned to Theo and stuck my tongue out at him. "Sappy," he said back. "Thorny," I said to him. He pushed his bangs out of his eyes, and it felt like nothing at all had changed in him. It was a lot of information to take in. Whenever I thought about any of our sister utopias, Calliope in California, Cretoan in Florida, and Wrightsville near Chicago, I'd figured they were maybe a little different, but still beautiful. But here was Elana, telling us the world there was quite different from our own. Theo still had the basketball, and he started dribbling it as soon as he got onto the court. "We'll take this side. You guys get that net. No body fouls. Have to pass at least once before each basket. No cherry picking. The usual." "Got it," Elana said. She bent over and tucked up her socks so they reached straight up to her knees. It didn't make her legs look any less long. I wanted to do something to prepare, too. So I bent over and retied my shoe. When I stood up, the ball was flying at me. I caught it and immediately stepped forward once, then again. "Traveling!" Julia yelled. "I didn't know we'd started," I said. "No worries," Elana said. "We'll get them." I threw the ball to Julia, who dribbled to the left, then faked around Benji. Theo was running up the court. She passed to him, and he sunk the shot. 2-0, Julia called out. She passed the ball to Elana. Elana stood still for a moment, surveying the court. Then she nodded, as if she had come to a decision. She started dribbling slowly, walking instead of running. Theo hesitated, then came at her. Without looking at me, she called my name, and soared the ball up into the sky. It landed right in front of me, and I caught it on the first bounce. This time I started dribbling. I wasn't very good at it, but I made it a few yards before Julia was on me. I grabbed the ball to my chest, then pivoted. Benji was heading my way. I passed the ball to him, and he rushed toward the basket. "Shoot!" Elana called. So he did. It hit the backboard and bounced off, but Elana was there to catch it and toss it right in. It seemed effortless to her. She high-fived Benji, then rushed over and high-fived me.